sexual trauma is that people tend to automatically remove themselves from receiving mode, and that tends to stagnate the flow of energy in other areas of your life. So we're going to work on rebalancing your energy at the root chakra, and that will give us a solid foundation to start balancing at the creative space, which is the sacral chakra. I burn this sage with the intention of cleansing your aura. I burn this sage with the intention of escorting negative energies that no longer serve you out of your auric field and back to the ethers to be transmuted into an energy that is much more usable, if you will. So receive this sage as a means of cleansing out what no longer serves you. Receive this sage as a means of removing all negative energies from your aura field. And this is something that can be done frequently as you need to, because as we all know, it takes some time to get over these types of things, and we all know that we need to clean and shield our energy frequently, just like we take baths for our physical body frequently. We should also cleanse our spiritual bodies frequently as well. So you may hear cars and you may hear trains because I have the window cracked as always. It's important for us to also remember that even though we may have been hurt, that it brings us a lot of peace and comfort when we forgive. And thus that's not always an easy thing to do, especially when we've been treated so unfairly and so unjustly. And you can start in a safer space of forgiveness, like, for one, forgive yourself by letting go of guilt. Because if someone hurt you, it is not your fault. If someone hurt you, it is not your fault. Guilt actually blocks the energetic flow at the sacral chakra. The sacral chakra, or the sacred chakra, is the space of the womb. And unfortunately, the womb is hurting. And that's why we're seeing so much sexual perversion, so much sexual trauma, so much victim shaming. And if you're a victim, you don't have to live your life in guilt, shame, or fear. You just have to remember that those that may be victim shaming, they may be trying to deflect things that may have happened to them, or they may be completely disconnected from themselves and from the womb. If you survived sexual trauma, then congratulations. We are survivors. Relax your body. Think about your body and the position that it's in. Are your shoulders tense? How's your posture? That's important to remember, your posture, because it's very difficult to think horribly about yourself if you're standing erect. The sacral chakra is also associated with water, so sometimes it's important to make sure that you're drinking enough water. And it's always important to make sure you're hydrated, but taking a bath, going to the ocean, and allowing the water to wash away all that no longer serves you, but it's also important to remember to receive from the water as well. I have this bath salt here that I created, and it is a self-love blend. It has Himalayan sea salt, pink Himalayan sea salt, which, the colors really resonate with love. And also, though green is the main color associated with the heart chakra, pink is also associated with the heart chakra. And there are also rose petals in here, and a little bit of essential oil, and it's important to connect with receiving after you've been traumatized, because a lot of times after someone has been traumatized, they come out of receiving mode. But I would like to help you to receive again, because you are worthy of receiving all that is divinely and rightfully yours. And I'm so sorry that I'm so deeply apologetic, rather, because we should stop saying that we're sorry. I'm so deeply apologetic that you were hurt in that way. Have you ever heard of a spiritual bath? A lot of people have not, surprisingly, but when you take a spiritual bath, you infuse the water. That's the most important thing. You infuse the water with your intention. And I like to put bath salts, roses, sometimes white roses, sometimes pink, sometimes put a little Florida water in there. You can put ginger, fruits, herbs, Epsom salt, crystals, and you still, it doesn't matter what you add to the water. The most important thing to add is your intention. So put your hands in the water and you command the water, thank the water, bless the water. I would go to the water and say something like, thank you, water, for your ability to cleanse and receive all from me that no longer serves me, and carry it away. And I also thank you for bringing me all that does serve me, and for infusing me with strength, courage, confidence to accomplish all that I've been put on the earth to accomplish. I am healed. Thank you, water. And then I will enter the tub. And most of the time, if you take a spiritual bath, you want to clean the bathroom from top to bottom with ammonia and essential oils. And you want to also clean your body, like in the shower first. Wash your feet before you get in the tub. It's very important. That's one thing about baths in general that I think people miss, is that it's very important to wash your feet first. When you get in the water, you want to repeat affirmations. You want to say things that are encouraging and soothing to your being. Would you like to go over some of those affirmations now? We can. You are worth it, you know. You are worthy of receiving. You are worthy of love. When I took my first spiritual bath after a long abusive relationship, I went to the beach and I went to stay in a very nice hotel. by myself for an entire 3-day weekend, and I cleaned that bathroom so good. And I ran the tub with bleach and ammonia. Yes, it was a jacuzzi tub and I wanted the jets to be clean, so I ran the tub. And while I was running the tub, I was preparing the bath, and when I got in that water and the memories started to come back like a flood, and I just started to cry, and I let my tears go into the water, and I felt renewed. I felt restored. So, where is my feather? We're going to say some affirmations because I'm really apologetic to you that you went through that, but I also know that the things that we go through are not always just for us. A lot of the things that we go through are for others. Just like I went through it so that I could help you. And all is well. One of the last steps, honestly, is forgiveness of the abuser. You don't have to hate them. And maybe for you it may be the first step. But no matter which way your journey takes you, always remember that you are never alone. So, before we do the affirmations, I would like to pluck from your aura things that no longer serve you. Things like guilt and the thought that you're not worthy and that that's why this happened to you. Because if it happened to you, it's definitely not because you're not worthy, you know. And it's definitely not because you asked for it or because you attracted it. That's one place where I disagree with Abraham Hicks, is that I don't like to make rape victims and molestation victims feel that they've attracted or that they asked for it, because nobody asked for that. Nobody wants that. And you don't have to feel guilty about it. You don't have to feel guilty about the way you dress or the way you think, the way you speak. Okay, it's always good to be conscious and aware of the energies that we give off, and it's always good to be conscious of the things that we do and say and the way that we present ourselves in the world. But We do not hold on to guilt. We don't live there. We do not hold on to fears. And we don't forego love just because someone tried to make us feel like we're not worthy of love. Because that's not true. You are. You are worthy of love. You are worthy of love. So, the guilt gone, the pain gone, reliving it on a loop as if that's the only experience we've ever had, gone. Balance is restored. And we don't have to worry about that anymore. Okay. We don't have to blame ourselves anymore. We don't have to cry every day, but if we need to, if that's a part of our journey at this time, then we should. If we need to cry, then without guilt, we should. Because tears have cleansing and healing effects on our body. Tears have their purpose. If they didn't, we wouldn't need to do it. We're going to replace into your aura now love. Infuse love. Back into your space. Especially with men, it's important to remember that just because someone hurt you or abused you, it doesn't make you less of a man. It actually makes you a very strong man because you are carrying more than the average bear. So hold your head up. Hold your head up. And don't judge yourself because it was not your fault. And I want you to know that I love you, and there are a lot of queens out there a lot of queens out there that love and support you as well. So don't feel discouraged. So, are you ready for the replacement now that we have removed the negative energies that no longer serve you? We can now replace those negative thoughts that no longer serve you with thoughts that do. The world is starting to wake up now. It is 5 o'clock in the morning now. I've been in prayer for you all, and I also spoke with a friend to brighten my horizon and brighten my own perspective about this, because it's not easy, and sometimes something as simple as spending time with friends, family, is enough to clean your aura, to cleanse your energy. Something that simple. So I'm thankful for my friends and family, and sometimes that's where we must focus on all that we are grateful for, whatever that may be. Sometimes when I'm angry at my family, because that happens, doesn't it? I focus on my breathing, and I stay thankful for that in that moment, and I also stay thankful for the ability to serve others, and I focus on where my energy would be most productive. So sometimes we have to intentionally shift our thought process into a space that is more grateful and more productive in order to break the chain of disappointment. So let's go through what you are, okay? So you can repeat after me in your mind, or you can place your hands over your heart. I like that. It's one of my favorite ways to meditate, is to put my hands over my heart space and create a circuit, an energetic circuit between my heart and my hands, because our hands are an extension of our heart space. So I like to create that energetic flow of love, self-love. So if it resonates with you, just repeat after me. I am love. This is me now, just sprinkling and sharing my love with you, because remember, the hands are an extension of the heart. So I'm infusing your aura with genuine love, if you're open to receive it. light that shines from the darkness, and I am light as a feather. The world is my space of manifesting all that is divinely and rightfully mine. I am safe. It is safe for me to tell my story. It is safe for me to love. And it is safe for me to receive love, because I am love. I am love. I am divinely comforted because I'm worthy of comfort, and because I am valuable. I release guilt and replace it with love. I am freedom because I am free. Free to be myself. Free to talk about my experiences as I see fit. I'm free to create a new song for myself to sing. I am free. I'm freedom. I receive my healing of my body, my mind, and my energy because I'm worth it. Yes, I am worth it because I'm worthy. I am the greatest gift that the universe or God could have ever given me. And for that, I am also thankful. I am gratitude. I attract all that is rightfully mine at the right and divine time, because I am a major manifester, because I I am healed. I transmute all of the worry and the pain and the fears into creative endeavors now. I love creating because I am a creator. I create so many beautiful things in my life. I create loving friendships and relationships because I am love. And I create good times because I am love. And I create pleasurable memories because I like pleasurable memories. I'm worthy of pleasurable memories. And I deserve to be happy. And it's because of that that I allow myself to be happy. I allow myself to be filled with joy because I like joy. And I'm worthy of it. I'm worthy of it. Yes, I am. I'm sending so much love to you now because you are worthy of it. Yeah, I am healed. I am healed. I receive my healing now. Thank you. Giving thanks to the Most High for this session. I want to end by reading about chrysocolla because in my meditation, that's all I kept hearing was chrysocolla, chrysocolla. And I was like, what is that? And I was like, I think I have chrysocolla in my stone collection, which I do. Here's chrysocolla. This is a good stone to carry with you because the green appeals to the heart chakra, and if you like crystals, you like working with crystals more, then the rose quartz is one that I like also. I happen to have a rose quartz yoni egg set with a rose quartz yoni wand, and I like it. one stone that kept coming to me as I meditated was chrysocolla. And then when I read about chrysocolla, I found that it is a wonderful stone to carry during this time. You could even add the chrysocolla to your bath salts for your spiritual bath. So let me find it really quickly. Some people like this sound, and they find it very relaxing to hear pages turn. So I'm going to slowly get there. I'm reading from my The Essential Guide to Crystals, Minerals, and Stones. I'm so glad that you're healing from this now and that it no longer can hold you back. Because you deserve to be happy. You're worthy of happiness. Dogtooth calcite. Never heard of that. Dogtooth calcite is a stone of self-confidence, which is best used to raise your self-esteem. That's really good too. After sexual trauma, sometimes, it's hard for us to see ourselves as anything other than worthless, but we all know now that it's just not true. And it's funny that that stone stuck out to me as I turn these pages, because someone might need to carry that dogtooth calcite. We are reading about chrysocolla. Here we are. Chrysocolla. Balance. Chrysocolla, it associates with all the chakras, so that's really, really good. And it is associated with the element of earth, and the planet that it is associated with is Earth as well. So it is also associated with the master number 33. And The astral sign is Libra, which I get that because if it's the stone of balance, then I can see why it would associate with Libra, because Libra, the sign of Libra, it does tend to be associated with fairness, of course, because of the scales that is used to associate, that is used to represent Libra. So it's a couple of different categories here. If you see affirmations, spiritual uses, mental uses, and so I'm just going to read those to you in a very gentle way. And if you're sleeping now, which I hope you are, I want these affirmations and powerful thoughts to be embedded into your self-conscious and take the place of things that may not be serving your highest and greatest good. Okay? So, starting with the affirmation, and it says, my body is healthy, which is perfect because with sexual trauma, our very being is infiltrated, and it is not fair. Okay? But with the right thoughts and with the right tools and with the right team, we can overcome anything. As a man thinks, so is he. All of my systems are in balance. The cells of my body naturally regenerate and rejuvenate. I exercise often. I enjoy my meditation practice on a regular basis. I am relaxed. I am calm. Chrysocolla aligns your consciousness with the divine. And that's great because the divine womb, the divine mother, the divine masculine and feminine, those energies, they are recalibrated at the sacral chakra as well as the heart chakra. Use Chrysocolla at the third eye and crown chakras during meditation. Allow it to be your ally when doing shamanic journey work and engaging in deep meditative practices. This stone evolves from a combination of other minerals over time, symbolizing the evolution of your spirit as it travels through time and experience. Use Chrysocolla to call on Archangel Samuel. If you find yourself disturbed by negative, repetitive thoughts, work with Chrysocolla to absorb and transform your angst. With the stone in hand, imagine putting those negative thoughts into a compost pile and watch them being transformed into fertile earth and to support the positive seeds planted in their place. Chrysocolla helps you achieve balance in the face of emotional challenges. It is beneficial for those who have experienced abuse, physically, mentally, spiritually, or emotionally, and most definitely sexually. Allow the healing vibes of its blue-green energy to envelop those those old wounds like healing salve. This copper-based mineral is good for calming anger and cooperation with the foundational azurite malachite composition of chrysocolla. Chrysocolla reduces inflammation in the body before surgery or dental work. Keep this stone close at hand afterwards. Hold it in with your hand with the intention of reducing bleeding, swelling, and inflammation while promoting healing. This stone can be used as a tool of support when healing from cancer. It can also be a girl's best friend from puberty to menopause, as it provides a calming vibration to ease PMS and menopause symptoms. And I think that since it eases the PMS and menopause symptoms, I feel so deeply that it resonates with the womb in general, not just the physical womb, but the great divine mother womb. Are you dealing with an inflamed or imbalanced situation, physically, mentally, spiritually, or emotionally? Have you been challenged by imbalances in your body? Take steps to balance your emotions through journaling, exercise, and healthy communication. Nurture yourself through rest and by taking good care of your body, mind, and spirit. Yoga and meditation are beneficial. So, I hope that you are resting now and allowing all of the healing that you just received to sink in to your auric field, your physical body, and your soul and spirit. I love you, and I want you to remember that it is not your fault. You are free now. You are freedom. The train, reminding us to shift our emotions. Don't try to stop them. Shift them into a direction that is beneficial for you. And when you're ready, you can forgive all who are involved. So, until the next time that I get to be with you, and I hope that that is really, really soon, continue to vibrate love to all situations.